Hi everyone, so today I think it would be a good idea since it's a couple days after the Tonys and I know a lot of people wanted to see this for a while now on my channel, but I think today would be a good day to show off my Playbill collection. So here is my Playbill binder. I have a lot actually, which I sort all my Playbills in like categories. So I have Broadway, and then off Broadway and tour, and then other shows like community theater shows I've seen, and then shows I was in. So first let's start with the Broadway. So first we have SpongeBob, which was the first Broadway show I've seen, and then here's the back of it. Then Wicked. Here's the back of that. Oh wait, I should show the understudy slips also. Hold on. Whoops! Ah. Yeah, I only had one understudy for history. In SpongeBob, I did have two understudies for Sandy and Mr. Krabs. I just don't know where the slip is because I was new to Broadway and I didn't know that like you should keep the understudy slips because yeah, I forget who the understudies were. I just remember there was an understudy for Sandy and Mr. Krabs because I remember getting the slip, but I threw it out because I was like 13 and it was my first Broadway show. So then we have Moulin Rouge, which and here's the back of that. And then we have this little thing, which the no phones thing, and then the understudy slip. Oh, here we go. This and this. So I had an understudy Satine and an understudy Pierre, and I believe I had a swing. Yeah, I had Kim Burke with a swing. And I think I had another swing also, I don't remember, but I know I had two swings. But yeah, that's Moulin Rouge, and it was really rainy the day we saw it, so my other one is really messed up because I was my mom's gonna keep all my parents' playbills because they don't really have anywhere to put them. So let's put that back. Then we have Into the Woods, which I saw closing night, and I had no understudies, so I don't need to take that one out because I had no understudies because it was closing night. And then here's the back. And then we have Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, which for some reason they gave me there's a slip in it, but I had no understudies, so and there's my ticket. I think that's the only show I had a paper ticket for. But this is the understudy sheet. But for some reason, I don't know why they gave me a sheet even though I had no understudies. This is all the main cast. So yeah, that's Harry Potter. That's the only play I've seen on Broadway. And then there's the back of it. And then we have Anne Juliet, which we have a couple understudies. No, Anne Juliet, we have a bunch of understudies. Oh, where's the sheet? I need to find the slip. Oh, here we go. Yeah, so we had a understudy for Juliet, May, and Titania and Rosaline. And then we have this. And then here's the back of it, which is the same as the back of Harry Potter. No, wait, not Harry Potter. This is Harry Potter. Into the Woods. Same as the back of Into the Woods. Now we have How to Dance in Ohio. Oops. We got understudies. Ticket. And this thing. And then here's the back. Oops. I dropped understudies again. Ah. And then next would be Gatsby for the order that I've seen them, but I will show that one later because that one's not in my binder because I'll show you. I kept the understudy slip where I would put Gatsby, like if it wasn't where it is right now. So I had 4 understudies. I love Kayla Pecchioni. I'm so glad I saw her. I was so happy I saw Kayla Pecchioni because I love her and I actually wanted to see her. We have 6. Here's the back of it just right now and then so the understudy slip, we had understudies for Aragon and Seymour, which I love Sierra Furman. She was so good. I don't know why people don't like Sierra Furman, but I love Sierra Furman. She's so good as Aragon. Oh, wait, that's 6. And last but not least, we have Floyd Collins. I didn't have any understudies, but here's the back of Floyd Collins. And then there's this, so that's why I took it out, because there's this. And now we have the off-Broadway and tour. So, The Grinch, which I saw off-Broadway, and then here's the back of it, and then Matilda I saw on tour in Pennsylvania, when that was still on tour, and I had an understudy. I just need to take that out, because I had an understudy. I didn't have any understudies for Grinch. Yeah. Here's the back. And then this is a Carnegie Hall playbill, from 2017. I saw a orchestra there like a really long time ago, like when I was in like 5th grade, and there's the back of it. Similar to the back of SpongeBob. Because the back of SpongeBob also has a Cadillac hat. And then this is now we have local theaters. So this is the first show I've ever saw in my life. The show that got me into musicals, this production of Mary Poppins. so nostalgic. I remember the day I saw this. I think it was like 18th or 17th. I remember it was somewhere in the middle of the run, but I need to look back at old pictures to see what date I actually saw it. But yeah, we got Mary Poppins from there, and then there's the back. And then we have Scrooge, which these are local theater ones, so there's Scrooge, which has the same back. Because this theater, they all have the same back. And then we have Annie. This was another one of the first shows I saw. I remember. Wait, no, I saw Grease before Annie at the same theater, but I have no idea where the Playbill is, so I can't show that one because I know I saw Grease at this theater as well before Annie, because Grease was 2016, this was 2017, because it skips from 2015 2017. I used to go to this theater a lot, like during like my early theater days. I used to see shows at this theater a lot. It was like my local theater. And we have Into the Woods, same theater, 2018. I remember stage dooring after Into the Woods, actually. That was my first stage door, actually. My first and only Broadway stage door was Gatsby, but I remembered I did stage door Into the Woods at this theater, because yeah, and I have like a picture of me, like little me, next to the actor who played Cinderella's prince on my phone, and yeah. There's the back. And then we have, sorry about my voice, I still have a cold. So annoying, I hate colds, but Legally Blonde, I saw with my friend. I remember seeing with my friend, like, one summer. No, not summer, winter. Why did I think it was the summer? It was the winter, but yeah, Legally Blonde. Same back. And then Hello Dolly. Hello Dolly, that was the summer of that year. Oh, a different back. And then we got Matilda, which I saw local Matilda also. And then also, what is this weird thing? So, they threw like paper airplanes after Revolting Children, and I caught one, so I put it in my Playbill. ABC, EFG, HIJK, 11, up Q, rest U, B, W, X, Y, just see my friend is at. Yeah, I can't sing today. I don't know why I sang, but yeah. And then this is a different theater. Fun fact, this is the theater where I did Charlie Brown at when I was really little. But this I saw with one of my friends for her birthday, I remember, when I was in 6th grade. This is a Nutcracker show that I remember a cousin was in, and I don't really remember much about it, but I did see it. And then this is Ivan Bean the Musical. This is like one of the first shows I saw. Like when I was like 10, I was really into like the Ivy and Bean books, and I remember seeing this. Like, this was in Maryland, actually. I remember like seeing this like. And then now we have, oh wait, this is still local. This is a local SpongeBob that one of my friends was in. This was a local Into the Woods Junior. This was local Wizard of Oz Junior that my brother was in crew for, actually. And then this was a show that like my friend's sister was in. It was some medley. It was like a mix of musicals. And then we have I don't know where it is, but I also don't know where my playbills are for Beauty and the Beast and Peter and the Starcatcher. Those are what I'm missing, like, for more local shows that I remember that I'm missing. So we have Little Women and then Newsies, which is the only Newsies production I've seen, and it's so rare to see Newsies productions where I live. And also from this we got these newspapers as well, which I know I've shown before, but yeah. I don't know right now because yeah, and then now we're going to the shows I was in. So some of the shows I was in didn't give out playbills, but these are the shows that I was in that gave out playbills. So this was Your Good Man Charlie Brown Jr., Mamma Mia, Into the Woods, Hairspray, Elf, Shrek, and Puffs. So I'm missing a bunch of them, but those shows didn't give out playbills, so that's why I don't have them in here. Because a lot of like my early shows and like a lot of like my early shows and a couple of my most recent shows didn't give out playbills, so yeah. And that's it for the playbills in here. I have one more, but I'll show you it right now because it's really special. So here we go. So we have Great Gatsby playbill signed by Jeremy Jordan. Yes. And then that's why my Gatsby playbill is not in the binder, because I wanted to frame it because I met Jeremy, and okay, so that's it for my playbills. Comment your favorite, and be sure to subscribe, and look out for more videos because I'm more active now that I'm off. I've been off from school for like a month now, but as in the summer, just expect more active, more videos from me like last summer. So yeah, bye.